What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys like sports, definitely consider subscribing. It's been a long time since I posted on this channel. I think the last time I posted on this channel was my prediction for the Super Bowl. It's no excuse. I should be posting all the time. But I'm sure you guys all know the big trade that happened over the weekend in the NFL. Antonio Brown being dealt to the Oakland Raiders for a 3rd and 5th round pick. The trade actually isn't official until tomorrow, which will be today for you guys, because I'm shooting this video on a Tuesday. It's going up on a Wednesday. But anyways, with this trade, he's going to receive a new 3-year deal that includes a $30.1 million guaranteed deal. His stats this year, he had, for receptions, he had 104. For yards, he had 1,297. Not one Raiders player even came close to 1,000 yards. The Raiders haven't had a player have a 1,000 receiving yard season since Jerry Rice back in 2002. So it's been a very long time for the Raiders. Now you're adding Antonio Brown, who finally can get you guys over that hump and finally get you, if you guys have a player with 1,000 receiving yards. He also had 15 touchdowns, 15 touchdowns this season. All the Raiders receivers combined only had 9 touchdowns this season, which is pretty embarrassing. But again, adding Antonio Brown is obviously probably going to get you guys over that hump for touchdowns. Since 2011, he has averaged 821 receptions. That's first out of all wide receivers. 11,040. That's first of all receivers in touchdowns. He's had 74 touchdowns since 2011. That's first. And you're adding this guy who's leading all these in all these categories since 2011. You're adding this guy to your team. He's always going to help you guys out. But don't get me wrong, Derek Carr is no Ben Roethlisberger. They're not on the same level. Derek Carr is never going to be good as Ben Roethlisberger. If you guys can tell, it's been a long time. I can't even get these words out right. But anyways, Derek Carr really hasn't had a good receiver. I mean, you can say Amari Cooper, but Amari Cooper and Antonio Brown, they're not on the same level. They're not even close. I think adding Antonio Brown is going to help Derek Carr become a better quarterback. He's not a bad quarterback right now. He's a decent quarterback, but I think adding Antonio Brown could help Derek Carr become a better quarterback. Not only that, kind of help the Raiders' offense, but as I look at it, the only weapon the Raiders have is Antonio Brown, unless they go out and bring someone in. But Jon Gruden did bring in 3 first-round picks, unless they can go out and get a receiver in the draft. But right now, he's your only weapon, unless the Raiders can bring in Le'Veon Bell, because they're talking to Le'Veon Bell. But like I said, that's the only Raiders weapon right now. It's a good weapon. He's one of the best receivers in the game. Probably is the best receiver in the game. He's definitely going to help Derek Carr improve. Like I said, with one weapon on offense, what can you really do? It's going to be definitely interesting to see how this works out for the Raiders. Like I said, Jon Gruden said he wanted to bring winning back to Oakland. Even though they're moving to Las Vegas, I think it's next season or the season after. But the Raiders do have 3 first-round picks in this year's draft. They have a first-round pick in 2020 and a second-round pick in 2020 and a 5th-round pick in 2020. So it's going to be definitely interesting to see if this works out for the Raiders, if this trade will work out. Because I think when his deal is done with the Raiders, he's going to be 33, 34 years old. Usually when guys like that get to that age, they start to decline. But I still think the Raiders definitely won this deal. I know the Steelers definitely probably wanted to keep him, but Antonio Brown did not want anything to do with the Steelers. He trashed Ben Roethlisberger on Instagram, trashed the organization, and he stopped showing up to practices with the Steelers. Hopefully he doesn't do the same with the Raiders. And a lot of people calling this guy a cancer, but I don't think he is. All this works out for the Raiders. Hopefully it helps Derek Carr become a better quarterback. Me personally, I wouldn't mind it seeing work out for the Raiders. I know it's been a long time since they had a winning season. I think the last winning season they had was 2-3 years ago. It's been a long time since they had a good receiver. And the last good receiver they had was Randy Moss, but they kind of wasted Randy Moss. I don't even know who the quarterback was for the Raiders when Randy Moss was there. But hopefully, what happened to Randy Moss doesn't happen to Antonio Brown in Oakland. I can't get anything out right now, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it's going to work. Let me know if you guys think it's going to work out for the Raiders. Let me know if you think Antonio Brown will even hit 1,000 receiving yards. If he's going to have that curse like all these other receivers had for the Raiders. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think the Raiders will bring in Le'Veon Bell, if the Raiders will bring in anyone else to help this offense. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And with the NFL free agency happening, I got more videos coming. I want to talk about the Malik Jackson going to the Eagles. Nick Foles going to the Jacksonville. Landon Collins going to the Redskins. There's so many more signings I want to get out. I want to talk about. There's more videos, more sports stories I want to talk about. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.